Welcome to Ultimate Mindset with Edie Anne. Join Edie each week as she guides listeners on a journey to transform their thoughts, elevate personal growth, and live with purpose. Through powerful insights, strategies, and inspiring stories, Edie empowers you to master your mindset and unlock your true potential. Discover the path to lasting success and fulfillment.
Hey everyone, it's Edie Anne. Thank you so much for coming back to my podcast. Every Monday, I share more thoughts and ideas to creating that ultimate mindset. Today is no different, but today is a little bit different in the topic is navigating life with a disease. So life has this way of throwing challenges at us when we least expect them, right? And so for many of us, it's one of the daunting challenges of facing a diagnosis of a chronic or life-altering disease, whether it's something as widespread as like diabetes or it's as complex as an autoimmune disorder, the emotional toll can be just as taxing as the physical symptoms. However, maintaining a positive mindset is not just possible, it's actually vital for navigating these uncertain waters. So, I recently was diagnosed with a rare disease called Tarlov cyst disease. It's in my spine and it's created some pretty painful flare ups. This podcast today is not only for those listening, but it's a reminder for me as well. Before we get into the meat of today's podcast, I really want to give you my 100 affirmations to get started on focusing on your own positivity. There are lots of categories to choose from. All you have to do is text the word affirm. Let me spell that. AFFIRM, affirm, to 207-515-8144, and all 100 of those affirmations are for you. Positivity is more than just a cheerful attitude. I always tell people positivity isn't just rainbows and butterflies. It's a mental and emotional approach that focuses on the good in life and expects positive outcomes. So research has shown that a positive mindset can improve overall health. They can boost immune function and enhance the ability to cope with stress. While it's not a cure, so I'm not saying that because you're being positive, the pain goes away. Positivity is a powerful tool in your toolkit for managing a disease. Now, I want to acknowledge your feelings, okay? So the first step in maintaining a positive mindset is acknowledging the emotions that come with your diagnosis. It's natural to feel a range of emotions. You could be fearful. You could be angry. That's the one that I hang on to a lot. You could become sad or even be in a state of disbelief. Allow yourself to process these feelings without judgment. I judge myself a lot about how I feel. I actually talk about the stories we make up in our head that we think other people are saying about us. So bottling up emotions or pretending every day or everything is okay can lead to a burnout. So acceptance is the foundation upon which positivity is built. Let me say that again. Acceptance is the foundation upon which positivity is built. All right, so one of the things that I need you to do is focus on what you can control. A disease can make you feel like you've lost control over your body and your life. However, it's important to recognize the areas where you do have control. Focus on making healthy choices, whether that's through diet, exercise, or managing your stress levels, right? Take charge of your treatment plan, educate yourself, and work closely with your healthcare providers. So by concentrating on what you can control, focusing on what you can control, you can empower yourself and enforce a positive outlook. Now I'm going to say something, and this is hard, right? But we need to practice gratitude. Gratitude has a remarkable ability to shift our focus from what's wrong to what's right. And every day, make it a habit to acknowledge something you're grateful for, no matter how small it is. It might be the support of a loved one, the beauty of nature. Maybe you saw a butterfly today, or simply a moment of peace. Keeping a gratitude journal can be therapeutic, right? It can be a way to document the moments and remind yourself of the positives in your life. I also want you to surround yourself with support. Having a strong support system can make a world of difference when you're dealing with a disease. Surround yourself with people who are going to lift you up, whether it's friends, family, or support groups. Sometimes just knowing that someone else understands what you're going through can provide immense comfort. Don't hesitate to seek professional help if you need it. Counselors and therapists can offer valuable strategies for maintaining a positive mindset. All right, so I'm going to ask you to set some realistic goals. I know I talk about goal setting a lot, but let's set some realistic ones, okay? Because living with a disease often means adjusting your expectations. Maybe you can't do things the same way that you used to do them, but you can still do them. Instead of focusing on what you can no longer do, set realistic, achievable goals that aligned with your current situation. Celebrate your victories, no matter how small they may seem, because each step forward, no matter how tiny, is actually progressing, and it's worth celebrating. This one is a little bit harder for me. Practice mindfulness and meditation. That can be tough because I can't seem to quiet my mind. But mindfulness and meditation are powerful tools for maintaining a positive mindset. And so even some of these practices can help you stay grounded in the present moment, reducing anxiety about the future and regret about the past. So even a few moments a day can make a difference. Trying deep breathing exercises, guided meditation, or simply taking a moment to be fully present in whatever it is that you're doing. I'll tell you that my favorite thing to do to become mindful and in a meditative kind of state is to actually go for a four-wheeler ride out in the woods, in nature, and just kind of be present. I'm also going to ask you to do something that's really hard, and that's to embrace the journey. Finally, it's important to view your journey with a disease as part of your life story, not the end of it. Every experience, including the challenges, shape who we are. I've been often heard to say, God gives us every experience, whether they're good or bad, so that we can become his best teachers. Embrace the lessons that come with your condition and recognize the strength you've gained along the way because of it. By shifting your perspective, you can find meaning and purpose even in the most difficult times. Living with a disease is undoubtedly challenging, but it doesn't have to define your entire life. By fostering a positive mindset, you can face each day with resilience, hope, and strength. Remember, positivity isn't about ignoring the negatives. It's about choosing to focus on the possibilities and finding light even in the darkest of times. You are stronger than you know, and your mindset can be one of your greatest allies on this journey. So until next time, shine bright, my friends.